What's up, guys? I'm here on Zelnaga Caverns, casting a game between Prestocracy, the purple Zerg, and Thuperman, the blue Terran. These guys are both members of Team Air, both in Masters League, and this is just a friendly, kind of practice match between these two players. And I have the speed set wrong. So yeah, it'll be an entertaining game here on Zelnaga Caverns, a ZVT. A lot of people like to say this is a Terran favored map, just because of the, the ability to take these gold rocks, and then from there you can really, push out in the rest of the map and have putting mules down on the gold and just having tanks here. It could be tough. So we'll see. We'll have to see what Prestocracy elects to do to prevent the Terran player from securing this, because it could be really tough to stop. Anyway, nothing out of the ordinary is going on right now. Pretty standard openings. Usually, obviously around kind of like 15 food, you'll see, what exactly they're doing, whether it be, fast expand or teching play. Zergs obviously are going to go, standard play 15 hatch. But yeah, we'll see what these players elect to do. So we do see the typical barracks at 13 supply, but we do see a it's a 13 spawning pool. So this is not, I would not call it standard play, and Thuperman does see this with his scouting SCV, that there is no hatchery there. So that's maybe a little surprised, because a lot of the top levels are say you really need that econ from the hatch first. This kind of pool first build doesn't give you the econ, but we'll see how Prestocracy holds up. He went pool then gas. So he will have his queen out earlier than most builds will allow, and he does have a lot of drones. The 15 now, and it looks like now he's going to go take that hatchery. But there is the SCV blocking. We'll see if the SCV lays an engineering bay or something down, but it looks like he's not going to. Oh, he does lay a bunker down. Okay, so that will slow him down a little bit. There are no Marines coming. But then yeah, he is the Terran player is going. Pull up the production tab. He is going a gas 1 racks into gas, and then likely we'll see factory or something. But we do see a roach warren going down from Prestocracy, so that will actually be very good against any kind of Hellion play. Roaches do very well, but it looks like Prestocracy kind of is letting this bunker go up. Thuperman is going to leave it unfinished, so he can simply just cancel it when workers come. But this will heavily delay any kind of tech. But taking a look at the vision tab, he sees the roach horn. Let me get out of that view. So he knows roaches are coming. He will be, and he knows he's on one base. So this is going to be a, it could be a heavy roach rush. Several roaches coming to the front, trying to break down this wall. But with a bunker up, he will probably be fine, especially because he'll know he has to pull SCVs to defend against this roach rush. I don't know if this roach rush will be enough. It's only 3 roaches, 4 more, but by the time those get there, this bunker will finish. He'll be able to pump out a few more units. He's not going to be able to get a siege tank or a marauder in time, but this bunker with repairing SCVs, I think will be fine. And this overlord, I believe, using it as sight, he'll be able to pick off this supply depot if he does that right. But I'm not sure if he I know the Marines, they get 6 range and these have 4, but I believe if you do it at the right angle, he will be able to hit it without getting hit from the bunker. But it looks like he's not electing to do that. Let me take a look at his vision. Well, not the sorry about that, guys. So you can see, well, he hasn't actually spotted the supply depot. Interesting. So I guess if he, there, you can see it now. So look, he does pick off 1 Marine, but that bunker is deterring him. He has put up his hatchery now. Taking a look at the unit count, he's has 7 roaches. These 7 roaches will easily beat the 5 Marines, but with the bunker, obviously those 5 Marines are a lot more powerful. And we do have a siege tank coming out. So once the siege tank finishes with its 7 range, we'll be able to deter any kind of roach attack. Oh, he is going for the supply depot. Will he take it down? I think he will. Supply depot falls, but so does a roach. Thuperman is supply blocked. He is getting another bunker. I don't think he needs his other bunker because look, he has his watchtower. You can see if reinforcements are coming. I mean, he has his Hellion scouting. I think from his scouting information, he can see it looks like Prestocracy is droning up behind this. I mean, looking at his production tab, yeah, I mean he's really he's not building more units. He doesn't have any units at his base. So I mean, the second bunker and the third bunker, that's really a waste. I mean, with this siege tank, look, 7 range. I mean, that will be able to hit these roaches. I mean, they have to get the perfect angle to do anything. So I really think he's wasting 300 minerals stored up in these bunkers. Yeah, you do get it back, but you have to. That's at the end, and that could be more SCVs, that could be more Marines, more barracks. So I don't think building all these bunkers is the right thing to do. But looking at the harvester count, I think, despite not going hatch first, I think Prestocracy is in a lead right now. He has a worker advantage. He is mining at his natural, and he's preventing Thuperman from taking his natural. I mean, I think Thuperman has more than enough units to move out, but I think looks like he's waiting for siege tech to decide to move out. In Prestocracy right now, he's getting more drones. Only at 34 drones, but looks like he's content to continue droning, picking off a couple of Marines down there. But yeah, he's just finished his lair tech. I'm curious to see what kind of lair tech route he goes. We do see Baneling speed, so that'll be very useful for dealing with Marines. And there are a lot of Marines. I think he scouted. I don't know if he's speeding the siege tank. He might have felt some of the siege tank fire. He will know about the siege tank very soon, the moment it shells some of these roaches. Bam, there it is. Oh, these roaches are in hold position. One of them almost gets taken out, but I mean, as a roach, they are one of the more with the burrow upgrade, they do regenerate quickly. So even though it's at low life, it won't. I mean, by the time the next battle happens, I think it should be fine. Anyway, we do see roach speed and ground carapace. So it's interesting. He's not electing to go Mutalisk. He's going. He's going to commit to the roach play, and roaches are not very good against siege tanks. Siege tanks do 50 damage. Just taking a look at this, but I mean, you really need is good positioning. You need to catch the siege tanks when they're not sieged up, and then you can deal with it. But if you try to attack into a siege line, obviously you're going to get absolutely flattened. And we do see the third base going up right now for Prestocracy, taking down the rocks with his roaches and his zerglings. We do have a little Marine doing some scouting, an interesting scouting route. I don't know what exactly he's doing. I mean, Zergs don't have proxies over here, so a little peculiar. Maybe just looking for overlords that are hiding. He does see one, but he's not paying attention to it. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's up with that. Going back to the income tab, 44 workers to 34. Mules from Prestocracy definitely helping him, get he's somewhat on even footing, but yeah, no upgrades for either player yet. But ground carapace level 1 almost finished. That will be very good for defending against siege tanks, because if you look at this, siege tanks do 35 damage with the +1 armor. Zerglings don't die in one hit, which doesn't seem like much. They'll do 34 damage, but it means you could have a 35 hit siege tank shot on a 1 HP Zergling, which is very good. And obviously reduces splash damage. But yeah, I mean, +1 armor is very good against keeping your units alive. We do have some Zerglings scouting. They do see that he's intent on taking down these rocks, and this is the moment, because he's going this Zergling roach Baneling play. I mean, he really does not want this base to go up. So I want to say he's going to try to hit before this cold base goes up. But there are 4 siege tanks. They're fairly spread out. There isn't a lot underneath them. There are 29 Marines. Are they all right here? That's like 20 Marines. So I think he has some more scattered about. We do see turrets going up now. Oh, we do have a push coming out from the Terran player. He is taking down creatures. He throws the scan down. He sees the army, and he is sieged up. Putting up contain on the Zerg player. He will start to move his tanks up slowly, trying to put death grip on the Zerg player, but there are a lot of roaches, a lot of Zerglings. Oh, and he moves some roaches in. That's not good. Losing some when he didn't have to. The Zerg player is waiting for the perfect moment, and he goes in now. The siege tanks are taking a lot of damage. Banelings are not falling. Oh, there's a good Baneling hit by Prestocracy. It looks like he will take down this Terran force. All the siege tanks are dead. The Marines are running away frantically. The roaches are pushed up to the gold base, but they see that one siege tank there and fall back, but the contain has been lifted. A huge supply lead for Prestocracy, 133 to 106. He is in a very nice position right now. The Spire has just finished for him. Let me find it over here, so he can produce Mutalisks, but it looks like he is content to just producing roaches. +1 attack has just finished. Looking at the Terran player, no upgrades just yet. If he hits now, it'll be a great time before this +1 finishes, but you know, there are no upgrades for the tanks. Oh, and some Marines getting caught. Bad relic one. I don't know if he was trying to scout, but that's not what he wants to do. Superman really needs to hold all his units in order to defend this gold base, and it's not a planetary. I mean, a lot of times you want to get the planetary there just to make it that much more secure. I mean, you will get more mules with an orbital, but oh, sorry, I missed this. A drop going on at the third base. Oh, and he kills one of his own drones. Oh, and nice with this. He will be able to spot these Marines up here with his Overlord, you know, preventing the annoyance that you know, this cliff gives. Oh, will the Overlord go down? Oh, just survives, allowing Superman to continue hitting on. If that Overlord had died, he could have, you know, oh, and all the Marines go down. That drop is all but dead. Oh, we do have a medevac just sitting right here, doing nothing. Yeah, gets that out of there. So, Prestocracy isn't taking advantage of the Spire just yet. Is taking down his gold base, gold rocks right now. Oh, and I didn't notice this. 49 harvested, 65. He is very low on harvesters. That really means, I mean, looking at the army count, I mean, he has a pretty sizable army. 32 roaches, and there aren't a lot of tanks for Superman. He really needs more tanks. And one thing to note, he has his production facilities right here. Oh, and we do have an attack. Two sides going in. All the Banelings falling down on the tanks, but there are so many of the Banelings, so many roaches going in to the gold base of Superman. All the tanks falling down. More Baneling hits going down on the Marines. There are just too many units for Superman. Oh, there's all the production facilities fall down. Both of these factories. The gold base goes down. All the SCVs are dying. There are so many roaches here. 32 roaches on the field, only one tank left, 27 Marines for the Terran player to defend against this, and I think this is just too much for the Terran player to handle. Two more bases going down for the Zerg, but look, I mean, look at all these roaches. They can just, you know, stream in here with just that one tank defending. I don't know if he realizes there are that few tanks. Oh, we do have 10 Mutalisks. Nice time for the switch, knowing that, you know, there aren't a lot of units, but I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. Prestocracy will be able to take him out fairly easily. Oh, and all the medevacs have picked up the units. Bad time to pick up. You know, it'll take a while for them to go out. But meanwhile, all the roaches streaming into the natural. And there's the GG. Superman is the loser. Prestocracy wins the game. Thanks, guys, for watching. Watch more of my videos. I'm out.